Good morning, good afternoon, good night, whatever time of day it is for you. My name is Justin Coolum, and that whole host of names I've always joked about, but you're never really going to hear. Because to give a person a name is to give a person power, and you're not getting that power on me. With that said, our friend Drew, one of our players, he's running a little bit behind. Like it's been mentioned in several streams before, he is a truck driver. He is actively working right now, so if he comes in, comes out, it's who he is. He's how he works. Unfortunately, we can't do anything about that. Lord Z is currently picking up some dinner from the microwave. And Fate is with us tonight, and he has been caught up on what is going on. If you do have any questions, feel free to ask us in the chat. We will be paying attention to that the entire evening. So if you have a question, ask us. Yes, I'm a floating head with a pair of hands tonight. And that's the way it's going to be. I like being a floating head. No body to worry about. Definitely no digestive system. Know what I mean? Ain't nobody getting the jokes. Alrighty then. I understand. Fucking gnats. So Texas, and I know other states have them, have these annoying little flies. They're not full-on house flies. They're about a 20th of the size. And in the summer, they like to be everywhere.
Well, yeah, I think we have those here in Indiana too. Like they have no sense of self-preservation. They'll just fly right into your nose and mouth.
Yeah.
I'm back.
All right. So where we left off is the How about this? I wanted to do this anyways. We're gonna do a full recap. First off, these random folks, or seemingly random, were gathered together to go ahead, and they are going to be, retrieving something. For their return of it, they would be rewarded tasks. 100 points of tasks for each key they recover. Now, these keys are said to be the controllers to a universe. Not in a small or microscopic way. We're talking Goku blowing up the universe style of ability and power here. As things continued, they were able to find 2 keys. First, they ran into the Lich. The Lich who was accommodating. That's what I'm gonna call it. That's what we're gonna stick to. Accommodating. And after running a couple tasks for him, one involving a Jin from a particular horror series, they were able to finally get around to recovering the first key. After that, they found themselves on a mysterious planet with everything about 10 times larger than on Earth, and this is a little offbeat. They saw plenty of different life forms on this planet, and most of them seemed hostile. In fact, some of them shot down a few drones of the technocracy while they were there. No harm, no foul, you would say, but thankfully their trophy room was unlocked. When they got back to the ship, the captain said, "Look, they're calling us back in. Nothing we can do about that, so be it." And that's where we are today. The 3 of them have been left outside of the technocracy's headquarters. Drew's character had gone upstairs to the Tower of America so he can get a nice dinner. And Zero was going home to research more about these keys and work on her programs. Now, Fate, you are left outside of this restaurant, the Tower of Americas here in San Antonio. What are you doing?
Let's see. Albatross would probably be after. Has he already made contact with his superiors?
No, he is not.
Okay, that's probably what he would do first.
How are you reaching out to them?
I enter the San Antonio complex or wherever the headquarters is.
All right.
And report for whatever.
The location for your particular branch of the technocracy, it's located on a military base, but you have a all-access pass, essentially.
Yes.
So you arrive, they wave you in. How are you, do you have your own vehicle?
I think he probably. I think on his character sheet it says he has like enough for like a. It's like he has like a safe house or something. So I assume he'd have a civilian car of some sort.
All right. So your car was waiting for you when you got back.
Yeah.
You make it on base, and there you are. You find yourself in front of your superior. What group were you with again?
Void Engineers, my favorite.
Void. That's what you're playing. Void Engineer, right?
Yes. Yes.
Okay. I knew I forgot to do something. 0. There we go.
It doesn't look like I do have that though. Okay, wait. I thought I had that. I thought I had the merit or the thing that gave me that, but looks like I don't.
Well, as long as you have a resource dot, you can have a little beater card. You don't have to worry about... I don't hyper focus on stuff like that because it drags the game down.
Okay, alright, that's fine.
So give me just a moment.
By the way, of course, on the way into town, he's not in his Void Engineer gear. He has that in a pair of suitcases he keeps in the back.
Absolutely.
He's currently wearing, let's just say, windbreaker and jeans.
All right. So as you arrive on base and they wave you and you go to your location, which you know for a fact has a perception filter on it. Most of the people don't understand what's in this building, much less try to even go into it. You get in there and everything looks copacetic. Your commander's out, but his lieutenant is in charge right now.
Okay. Lyle Kubrick reporting for duty.
Welcome back. How did the mission go?
Successful.
Excellent. We don't have anything for you right now. What did you discover out there? They were trying to keep it hush-hush with us. They just said that they needed your expertise.
So we have found how many keys? Two keys so
You
far?
found 2.
We have located 2 of the keys. 2 of the keys that the traditions were searching for.
Do you
With their
explain what the keys
cooperation,
are?
of course. From what we have been told, the keys are part of a seal keeping out a race of extra-dimensional creatures at the less technologically inclined, referred to as demons.
Interesting. I don't know why they just didn't tell us that. Huh. Well, no mind. You can go ahead and have the next couple of days as yourself. We were expecting you to be out for over a month. Looks at his watch. Sorry, we were expecting you to be gone for 2 more months.
Really?
So go ahead and take the next couple of days. Take the week actually. Come back in here fresh on Monday.
I see. Thank you. One question though, Commander.
Yes, sir.
Why were we summoned back?
I will see what I can find out for.
I said thank you, sir.
Okay, floating head is growing arms because I am hot as hell today.
Floating what?
Ooh, let me angle this up a little bit and I don't have to worry about that. There we go. Now I still look like a floating head.
Oh, okay. I get. Oh, I get it. You're talking about your camera.
Yeah, I look like a floating head.
Yes. Yes. All right. So, yeah. I guess that's it for Albatross's thing right now.
Real quick, I want you to give me a perception and empathy roll. Difficulty 7 because you don't have
Okay, perception. Don't have what?
You don't have empathy.
Oh, okay. Okay, perception. Where's my perception? There we are. 3d10 perception. Hold on. Give me a second. /R. There we go.
Oh, everything's normal. This is the
Okay.
technocracy being the technocracy. A bunch of red tape.
Yep.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to jump over to Zero. Zero, what were you last doing?
Talking to my faithful. I can't do it. Rocky Horror reference. Faithful handyman.
Handyman. Oh, now you got me needing to figure out how to say it. Oh, I hate you. Hate you, sir.
Anyway, so I'm gonna turn to my faithful handyman and go, you know what? I feel like pizza. Do you feel like pizza?
I think I can go for pizza now.
Oh, cut the man. That's the thing. You're part of the family, you know. You know, and that streamers cannot make it on my own. See, my father would have wanted me to become a liar.
You are definitely smart enough to do that, ma'am.
I feel like I'm talking to a drone here. Come on, you gotta give me something more.
You've known him always to be highly professional.
Like, how long have you worked for me? Like, seriously.
Somewhere in the range of 3 months, ma'am.
Okay, so I say we just got the ma'am stuff. Go on a... You technically live on the property.
Yes, I think we covered that last time. He actually has his own little living quarters.
Yes, and that's what she says. You technically live on the property, so technically you're one of the family.
You can view it that way, definitely.
Nope, I'm gonna get nothing? Okay. So, how about this? We get two...
He's always read is not uncaring, but very single-minded in his job.
I know, I'm trying to... Zero's trying to get him more. Hey, come on. We do... So how about this? We order a large meat lover's pizza, get the 2 liters, maybe some cheesy breads, and we just sit around and play Mario Kart.
Did you want to invite your friends over to play Mario Kart? And you see him, he's already on his phone. He's typing away. He's ordering your favorite sodas. He's getting the pizza ordered.
You know me, I'm not, well, I can't really argue. I'm more of a loner. Probably the only friend I really consider a friend. Probably you. But usually I kind of stick to myself. Which you should know this for 3 months. I thought we'd been over this.
Always have to ask. We should always ask. You've just come back after spending some time with other people. I thought you might have made friends.
Oh, the technocracy dude who's a total asshat that really doesn't want to share his technology and part of the asshat Geek Squad Club that doesn't like to share. They hire people. Here's the thing what I don't get. They hire people and I have to make my own stuff. They got all these big money to a secret organization building, and I still have to make my own stuff out of junk parts. What logic does that make sense? Come on, humor me. What logic does that make sense? Good.
I couldn't rightly say. I don't belong to any of these organizations. You've barely let me know what you are. I'm not able to comment on that.
Okay, so say you work. Let's just put it this way. You probably worked around for many rich people.
I've worked for many affluent people. Yes, ma'am.
Let's put it this way. Say there was this company or this rich person wanted help from another rich person, and they were looking like funding everything, driving them around, giving them all the resources, and hired them. And then the other rich person that's been hired is like, "Hey, yo, buddy, can I have your tech? Can I have your technology? You know, need a little help, get a gun." And then everybody's like, "Fuck you, no drones. No, just go build your own that you make from our scraps." Logic sense here.
Well, just because you hire a maid doesn't mean she shouldn't bring her own work materials. Wouldn't you agree?
Maybe I'm just a nice employee that I would actually go and get working materials.
Most maids and other types of service industries of the same nature bring their own equipment when they come in. On one side of that scale, it allows them to charge a little bit extra. That way, their equipment is replaced. On the other hand, it allows them to charge multiple people for the same bottle of lemon pledge.
This sound.
But that's coming from a service industry that I've worked in for quite some time.
How does this sound? Like, I'm about 24 years old. I play video games. What about if I actually tried to give my money and tried to play the stocks? That would be the biggest game out of them all.
You are welcome to do whatever you would like with your money.
She's gonna think to herself, can tasks be turned into money?
Yes and no. It can be used to fuel physical manifestations that can be created into money, but you have to have Matter 3 and Prime 2 to make it permanent.
You know what? Skip the Mario Kart. Let's just have pizza.
Yes, you'll be arriving about 5 minutes after we do.
And wait, where are we going? Did someone call? She's sitting in her house, cooling.
Oh yeah, that's right. Then no, they'll be here in about half an hour.
Okay. So we skip, and I say, you know what? I got a story to tell you. How about we dust off my Black Dog Gaming, and we run through a story. And tell me what you think.
Whatever you'd like to do.
Cool. She's gonna get up from her computer. Just don't get any. I hope you ordered enough pizza for you, because we're gonna share, right?
Yes, ma'am, I did.
Okay. I just wanted to make sure you got yourself covered too. And you got my breadsticks, right?
Yes, I did.
Okay. I will be back with resources. Resources 3. How big roughly is her house? Would you give me full?
You have a house.
Okay, so she's gonna go down to her basement. That is basically a gaming room.
No basement.
No basement. Okay.
No.
She's good.
In San Antonio, you don't have basements.
I don't live in San Antonio.
It's where you still are right now.
Oh.
Yeah, you are nowhere near your actual home.
Okay. She goes, well, never mind, count that out. I didn't bring my books with me. Because they're stuck at my actual house. Okay.
Remember, you've just gotten back altogether.
You know what? I say call someone.
Who are you calling?
My enemy of my enemy is my friend. And in politics, it is good to keep your enemies close. And a house divided is a house. Anyways, I don't know that. Anyways, I don't remember the rest. Was it good in U.S. history? But anyways,
your character's smart enough to understand idioms like that.
Okay, then Zachary doesn't know them.
Most children are taught the basics of Sun Tzu, whether or not they recognize it.
So let's call up my mutual technocracy, Fred. I have some questions. And you know what? I'll go live with a podcast.
Who are you calling? Because you do not have a technocracy friend here.
Never mind.
I think it was a merit you probably wanted to take, but did not.
No, I was going to call Fate, but I remembered. That reminded me I never got his phone number.
Although, let me check something out real quick. Let me see. Alright, so you do have socially networked, which would give you a large online presence. So you do have some influence there.
Oh shit, I did take socially network. I totally forgot. You know what? Let's see if I can socially network my way for tech for... Fate, what's your character's name?
Oh, sorry, I was clicking the wrong icon. Instead of clicking the mute icon at the bottom left, I was clicking the one on my actual that showed up whenever I actually mute. Sorry about that. My character's code name is Albatross. You don't know his real name, which is Lyle Kubrick. That's the first time I ever mentioned it was here today.
So here's a question for Lyle.
Yes.
Does Lyle have a social media presence at all?
Absolutely not.
Not personal, not business?
I imagine the technocracy would have its own super secret double deep web for its agents.
Alright. So, you do take a cursory look to see if you can find the name Albatross. And you find a lot of Twitter names with Albatross in them. And about 3 of them are porn.
Oh no. Oh yeah, you also find one.
And several are pickup artists.
Why?
For those who don't know me, I am not a fan of pickup artists. Because...
She calls over her retainer... Oh, go ahead. She calls over her retainer and goes, "This is what's wrong with the world. No one comes up with any name original."
You hear a bell ring at the door. He gets up and he goes and answers the front door. He comes back with the pizza a few minutes later. You continue to rant about originality and naming.
So, you know what? And you know what's another thing I turned to him? How does... Well, I make my fair decent amount of money in viewers. She goes on Twitter. I mean, on Twitch. What's the, I am so sorry. What's the just chatty section looking like on Twitch?
Just chatting? It's same thing. Movie streamers everywhere. Very few people adding real content, in my opinion.
So I'm gonna go.
I know a hot take.
I'm gonna go look at the person that is actually making money. Like, we're talking 2K subscribers, or at least a good up there number, or 2K viewers, or at least again 800, 900.
Let's see what that looks like right now.
Don't tell me you're actually.
There are several who are highly up there. Right now, at least at the time that you're getting in, you're seeing a lot of Spanish, Portuguese, and French streamers. Although the one name that really sticks out, and oh my god, I didn't know he was a streamer now, is Andy Milakunis. Melania Akis.
I don't know who the person is, but I'm sure Zero would know.
You mean Andy Milanakis?
That dude.
So Zachary doesn't know, so you got to give me a little bit of quick summary of him.
Andy Milanakis, he was this fat kid on MTV.
He hung around with the Jackass crew for a couple of their episodes, asking people to buy him beer. He was technically over 21, but he looks like he's a pubescent child.
Is he making any money?
He's at 2K viewers right now.
So, are people donating?
I don't know if people are donating, but 2K viewers, how many advertisements is that pulling in? Me and you both know that we get paid for ads, right?
Yeah.
There you go.
So, and what is he doing?
He's in Just Chatting.
So he's a celebrity, Just Chatting.
He's like a D-list celebrity at best. Come at me, bro. I know, hot take, right?
Do I? How good is my setup? Since I'm not at my home.
You told people you would be traveling and you would stream when you could. You have a small townhouse that was rented out for you by the Technocracy while you were gone. That way you'd have a place when you got back.
Oh, give me a favor. You know what? I'm gonna name this rotator since I'm talking to him and hanging out with him. Sean, do me a favor. See who owns this house? I might want to buy it.
Yes, I'll take a look into that.
And see if it's for sale. Okay. So she's gonna get on her backup system when she's not on her main system. And you know what? The dude is somewhat of a celebrity. Probably making some money. Because everybody just loves it, probably. And you know what? I really don't understand why celebrities are damn on Twitter. So I'm going to rob him on what he's making.
You'll have to define how you're robbing him.
I'm going to hack his... I'm going to transfer all the funds that is being donated to myself.
Okay. How are you doing that?
I'm going under my hacker name. I'm not going under my Twitch handle.
Okay.
First of all, be very clear on that one.
I'm going to give you common sense here.
Yeah.
Hacking into his Twitch is not going to hack into his PayPal.
Give you one thing PayPal it is, then. I'll hack into the dude's PayPal, then.
By the way, for my FBI agent, I am not actually encouraging him how to really hack people. I am only letting him know. This is not an education in hacking or social engineering.
And the player actually has no knowledge of this.
What's
Literally. The player literally does not know shit that this character does not know how to do. I am stupid when it comes to this. In real life.
Give me intelligence and computer. No advantages for this.
Does computer aptitude kick in?
Yes, no, it doesn't. This is something different than aptitude. This isn't working on computers. This is a different type of knowledge we're checking for.
I'm guessing hacking does not apply either.
No, it does not.
Does creative logic?
No.
Okay.
We're seeing if you know a secret that I know.
I am just running down my list. That is 4. No, so that's a total of 8. D10's difficulty 6.
Difficulty 9. I said this was a secret.
You have got to be fucking... Oh, wait, nope. That's still 2.
You go to PayPal and you start scrolling around. Like, you begin to think about how you're going to get into this person's account. And I'm not going to actually describe it because I do not want to get in trouble for this. There are plenty of guides out there for everyone who really wants to know on how to hack people and how to do this type of shit. You're not getting an education off of my ass. So
Zero knows.
So, as you're looking through the site, you see something on your screen because your computer's a little bit different than most people's.
Mm-hmm.
You find that this is a technocracy syndicate site.
You gotta be kidding me.
How do you think they make the money? So you're looking at this site and you start to notice things as you go to sign in, and it pulls up a separate sign-in page. And you're taking a look at it and you realize down at the bottom, you literally see indicators that, yes, this is a technocracy website.
Well, I know why celebrities are probably Twitch is owned by the technocracy, and that's why celebrities fucking get on there.
No, more has that they're using PayPal because it's one of the most common ways of transferring money between the two independent parties.
This is her. She
Oh, sorry.
that was her. That was her. I know what pay.
Now, you're still welcome to take a crack at this. You are. I'm just giving you a heads up on what's going on.
She's gonna put that in the back burner and go see if there's some on the black web, if there's any incriminating photos of this dude, so she can release and basically see how to ruin his career that way.
You can do a basic Google search and find stuff that might be really bad for him, but it's all public. Is there someone else that's famous that really is fucking squeaky clean? Come on. I found the one name I recognized out of all the people here.
Oh, you're actually looking on Twitch for me?
Yes, I pulled up Twitch.
Oh, I'm sorry. You went over the character's victim.
What's that? Sorry, guys.
Oh, fucking...
I muted myself. Sorry, I muted myself while I was eating Skittles. I thought it'd be too noisy.
Well, PayPal is owned by the syndicate, Technocracy. Congratulations.
Oh. Nice. I mean, I heard it. I just want to let you guys know that's why I was muted. If you were wondering.
You know, everyone who goes through Twitch donations has a PayPal account, right?
Someone that is high celebrity that I can ruin their life somewhere else. She's on that track.
All right. So, how are you You can reach the dark web. That ain't a problem for you. But why are you trying to acquire money?
Oh, she has a really bad pet peeve of celebrities, let's just say, using something that really they don't need, and everybody just to raise up their fame. So she can't get help accessing her friends, so she might as well go curb her pet peeve with pizza.
There are no real celebrities streaming at the moment. All it is people who maybe got their fame off of Twitch. I wish I could tell you something different, but right now, at this moment, you don't have the group that you're looking for.
How?
You asked me who is streaming right now, and I actually pulled up the Just Chatting around 2,000 viewers.
I know. That's what I'm like. How accurate is our world in games, Twitch, compared to our real world?
It's about the same.
Okay.
Twitch, I will be honest, as much as I like the platform, has a shit ton of degeneracy on it, and it doesn't seem to care because those people bring in money. I cannot see a better representation of the Worm and the Weaver working together on any other fucking platform.
Mm-hmm. So, what I'm going to do is this. I'm going to transfer his viewers, and suddenly, and you can probably see this on Twitch too, gaming is going to get 2K viewers.
Okay. Give me intelligence and computers. Hacking does apply here. Creative logic does not, because this is pretty standard.
Computer aptitude, does that apply?
Yes, it does.
So I lower my difficulty by 2, I believe?
Down to 7.
Down to 7, let's do this. Okay. Spending a point of willpower?
Alrighty then.
Demeanor, do I get a point of willpower back for hacker?
Yes, you do.
Okay, I'm going to respend that one.
Can't respend it, but yeah, I understand what you're saying. You spend it and you get it back, but you can't spend it twice like that.
Okay, I'm going to spend it again and get it back. Okay, so I have 1 success, and I'm at 8 dice. Difficulty is what?
Difficulty is 7.
Difficulty is 7. No, I'm difficulty 10. I want difficulty 7. And hacking. 3 successes.
You managed to transfer his 2K viewers to other people.
Yep, specifically Lost Tribes. Therefore, that's why I was asking. That's why I was asking.
By the way, for anyone who doesn't know, who might be listening to this on YouTube or might be listening to us now on Twitch and are lurker, we love you. Lost Tribes Gaming is one of those folks who have been around on the YouTube YouTube and Twitch scene for a while. That doesn't get enough love. I would suggest checking him out. He actually runs a Firefly game. He's running
Cyberpunk right now, 2020.
Don't advertise for other people while
Sorry.
they're streaming with us at the same time. I don't want the competition. I like them, but I don't want the competition.
I'm just saying. Just saying.
Hello, Drew.
You know that's kind of fucking. You know that's kind of fucking me too, right? Coolid, when I said that.
But yes, he gets 2,000 viewers.
Suck that, D-list celebrity.
All right, so we're gonna pause there. Albatross.
Mm-hmm.
You've just been released by your commander, your lieutenant, to basically have the next 4 days off.
Mm-hmm. All right. So Every day he will subject himself to intense physical training and spiritual meditation. Rigorous spiritual meditation.
All right. Nothing special that he's doing?
Anything in the theaters?
Nothing that stands out. You've got a couple of small companies that are running like The Death of a Salesman, things like that, but you don't have anything that's like stand out. Hey, you should watch this.
I mean, like the movie theaters.
No.
Make sure you wear your mask.
It's all the same dreck.
Okay, he may go to the one of the nights he may go to see Death of a Salesman.
All right. Drew.
And
Yes.
okay.
You have eaten your dinner. As overpriced as it was all right. What are you doing after that?
Let's see. Wait, I thought I already went to the library.
Yeah, he was watching
Correct.
Predator movies.
Yeah, I already ate dinner. I went to the library, did research, found some books. Not very good references, but decent enough. Checked out a couple of them, and took them home, and started watching movies on Predator. And tomorrow, if it's the next day, I have to go back to work.
All right. So, next day rolls around. You don't pull any reasonable information out for the Predator movies, other than they're one ugly motherfucker. Yes, that's a line from the movie, and no, I'm not apologizing for it.
Except for maybe the blood, or did I not pull that from the movie?
The blood looks the same. For what little that you did see before it got destroyed, or, well, that you no longer had access to. Let's rephrase that.
Right.
It looks similar. Bright neon fluorescent green. Looks like someone cracked open a glow stick and poured it out onto the floor.
Okay. Yeah, of course I don't have any more, because somebody chose to try and save my life instead of getting the sample I needed.
Sorry for caring.
So, the question is, I'm going to give you up to 4 weeks of downtime. What would you guys like to do in this downtime?
Are you asking me first, or who are you asking first?
Yeah, let's begin with you, because you just got here.
Okay, 4 weeks of downtime. All right, within that, I'm going to...
And we're just going to do 1 week at a time, by the way.
I mean, essentially it's the same thing. I'm going to work because I still need to make money in order to gather my hobby materials. I also get like patches and pills and things like that to add to my collection that I can either dissolve or use more in my magic.
Okay.
I'm going to work on my venom formula to try and increase muscle mass, speed, endurance, and stuff. Do a little bit more research into it, and maybe I can find some sort of proof or whatever with werewolves. You know, where do they get their strength? How does that come about? Things like that. You know, just
right.
Do a little pseudoscience.
All right, so we're going to start with your research roll.
Okay.
So, you are able to begin the process of synthesizing from a fictional universe their venom formula. The mice that you have tested on, because I'm assuming you are testing it on other creatures besides yourself?
Yeah, usually humans. Like homeless people.
Alrighty then.
Hey, dude.
It's not gonna be the same if you test it on a rat.
Hey, dude. You want to buy some steroids?
How many people do you test your formula on? Are you doing a batch process or like an individual wait and watch?
I have a testing batch. You know, I made a batch, a small batch.
But are you like, are you smoking out an entire alleyway, or are you going and using one person as a guinea pig and then waiting to see what happens?
Oh no, yeah, I'm using one person as a guinea pig. Well, actually, I'm using about 3 people as a guinea pig. You know, one that's going to get regular, one that's going to get maybe a little bit more increase. You know, I need something that's going to be the standard, the control unit, and then the adjustments of up and down.
Okay, first person goes absolutely insane and rips off their own head.
Well, that was too high.
The guy with the higher formula rips up your third test subject before getting shot to death by cops.
Well, that's gonna cause trouble. Okay, so those batches didn't work.
Everybody gets a report on Thursday, that some homeless people were found to have been brutally on some type of narcotic similar to angel dust, as cops had to shoot over 50 times to subdue a homeless person going on a rampage and decapitating people with their hands.
I'll wait till it's my turn to hit Wednesday.
All right, sweet. So I go, fascinating. All right, well, the formula definitely needs to be tweaked. However, the strength and endurance is there, and the speed. I just need
the speed ain't there. Strength, yes.
Okay. But it was just a sort of, one was just happened to be a little bit slower than the other, but it was normal speed that they did this.
No, it was in a very slow progression. They immediately ripped off their head. The formula took. But he felt it, and he did this number.
No, I can't see that. So.
Very slow pace. It was a slow pace. They weren't moving like extraordinarily fast.
Well, I'm saying like the one guy that ripped off that killed the other test subject, the control rod. Did he move fast to him, or was it just and just grabbed him?
Pure rage. As for the werewolves, no one is willing to set up a meeting for you. So at the moment, you do not have the political sway to even sit down and have a meeting with the werewolves. Now, Zach asked me a question last week, or 2 weeks ago. There are 2 clubs in San Antonio where you can meet up with a werewolf without being killed.
Actually, Albatross has an inn with one of the tribes.
He doesn't know that.
Oh.
Okay. Get the catch?
By the way, yes.
So I know there's a club. I myself know.
Yes. And I remember, Fate,
okay.
You said you have to leave a little bit early tonight.
That's fine. Sorry, I just want to say, does anybody remember the guy from Florida who got high on bath salts and ate the other guy's face?
There are lots of people who did that in Florida. I thought that was a joke about Florida now.
Florida has a running tally. You know, they're on a competition.
Yes,
How many zombie murders this week? Well, we're down to 5 zombie murders, but we have 10,000 people who died of coronavirus. We still don't need to wear masks.
High score.
Consider that a net gain. But
so,
okay. Sorry, keep going.
High score.
So, and I'm going to let all of you know, because these clubs are like public secrets for the Supernaturals. The First Bite is a club that is very clearly a vampire bar. It is held, the tree that it was signed there is held together by social convention rather than any supernatural force to force people to agree. Some vampires who have gone to that club have turned up missing days later, type of thing. You can't really track it to a werewolf, but you know it's probably a werewolf. And then there's the Mystic Bar. The Mystic Bar's neutrality is supernaturally enforced, and no one except for probably a few archmages understand how or why it's able to be enforced by a vampire. These are the bars that are known to be the safe havens if you want to mingle. All right, we're going to move over to Fate.
I was gonna say, isn't the Mystic Bar the one with that hot puka?
No, that's the jazz joint.
Oh, okay.
Mostly that is not really held as a neutral zone, but you have to get past the troll bouncer first.
Oh, I know.
No, that is not a neutral zone. That is a please don't cause violence in my place type of zone. That is not a place that has any form of treaty.
Okay.
So, Fate, first week, what are you doing? And this is the week that you have off, by the way.
All right, first week, first thing in the morning,
We're going to get outside the meditation, the physical routine. What are you doing during the week?
He's going to look up some. Interesting crockpot recipes.
Okay. You find plenty of crockpot recipes. Some of them are stupid. Some of them like, well, you should add baking soda to sweet tea. And you're like, what does this have to do with a crockpot recipe? By the way, that's a TikTok joke if you didn't know.
I did not know. But, does he find anything like maybe something to do with like rotisserie chicken, but with a crockpot?
You can find anything. It all depends on what you're looking for. You don't have a problem looking that up.
Yeah, he's just looking for new and interesting things to cook.
You find plenty of interesting things to cook. And looking through some of the recipes, you realize that they're garbage before you even have to start prepping for it.
Yes. Excellent. All right. In that case, he's going to start preparing one of the longer-term recipes, as in the kind that takes a few hours to do.
Okay.
Gonna.
We can get beyond this. You're not gonna have any problem cooking.
Okay. While it's cooking, I specify this is going to be one of the hours long ones, was because he wanted to go see Death of a Salesman while that thing was going on. While the stuff was cooking, like marinating or simmering or whatever it's called.
Roll a d10 for me.
Okay, roll a d10. Okay.
Just a single d10. We could call this a fate dice.
Oh no.
Low cooking.
Please. Oh no.
You just burned your house down, I bet, didn't you?
All right.
No.
So, when you do try to do the crock pot and leave it left unattended, you get back and the entire fuse box is blown out. Like, every fuse is gone.
Okay, second day. That's what I'm gonna be doing.
All right. Are you doing any research for magic, side jobs, anything like that?
I imagine the fuse box will probably be an all-day thing for the second day.
I'm talking about for the entire week.
Oh yeah, for the entire week, yeah, he's gonna try to do some magical research, definitely.
All right. Go ahead and give me a for you and the type of situation that you're in. We're gonna do wits and research. So difficulty 8 because you don't have research.
Mm-hmm.
By the way, I'd like to just say I appreciate you guys waiting until I was able to join.
Waiting? What's that?
You know, you guys just chatting around until you actually started. Like, you started, but then you paused.
That didn't happen.
Oh, we've been playing the whole time.
Yeah.
All right. Fantastic. And what were you researching again?
Let's see. What was I researching?
Are you researching a specific sphere of magic? Are you researching?
I know. Let's say I'm Albatross is gonna do some researching on. What's the guy's name? I got it written down here.
Get him!
Claim Clohad. The Seed, his arch nemesis. The former Albatross's arch nemesis.
You find that your oh yeah, that's right. You have a All right. You find out basically that he has a few sex tapes out there that probably would not look too good. This was the she, right?
No, the previous Albatross was female. Claim Clohad is a. Oh, I thought you said she. Did you say seed?
She, like
She.
the fairies you mentioned in your
Yes. Yes, that's that. Yeah, that's what Claim Clohad is. Yes.
But as you're watching the sex tape, you realize that she's throwing it back like a goddess. Even if this were to get out, it would have the Streisand effect.
Mm-hmm.
Because she's a fucking she. Alright, any other research that you're doing throughout the week?
Is there any way I can determine where can I use this to track them?
You see that she once stayed at a Sheridan. That's where it
Okay.
was filmed at. Some seedy little backwater motel.
Okay, can I determine where this motel is?
No.
Okay.
It has the printed on wallpaper for wood vinyl. It's not even wood the wood vinyl, it's the wallpaper of vinyl. It's just a generic garbage looking no-tell motel.
Okay, elf hunt suspended.
But you find something
Water
that
thing.
probably was not found by anybody, and you have no idea how it got uploaded.
Okay, yeah. Let's look into that. Definitely.
All right, we're gonna get down over to Zero. Zero, first week. What are
Okay.
you doing?
First week.
Remember,
You know
we're
what?
at high level here. We're not doing on the boots stuff.
Okay, going to a club, going out, tweeting to the fans. Hey, gotta go out tonight. If you want to come and hang with your girl, basically. And you know what? I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna try the other bar,
Which
The one
one?
the one that we know of. That not
You
the
know-
bite, but
You know of both.
yeah, not the bite, but the other one. I forget. I'm blanking on the name.
All right,
Mystic.
Mystic Bar.
Yeah, I'm going to the Mystic Bar, and I'm gonna tweet out, give them some free advertisement where this girl's gonna hang for this night, and that's before I'm going.
All right. You get there, and this is gonna take us back into low-level roleplay here. You get there, you arrive, and the barman the bouncer at the door doesn't even let you get in line. He just waves you in.
Thanks, my dude. Hey, you mind if I take a selfie?
Common sense says that's not normal.
Yeah, I know. Hey,
If you want in, go in now.
okay, gone. I want to take a selfie with my man, but whatever.
You
Appreciate
get
it.
through the first set of doors, and you find that this place is very unusual. First off, these doors double lock. So you keep
Okay.
walking, and you try to walk through the second set of doors. You find that they won't open until the doors behind you fully close.
Okay.
Once you push through into the main room, you actually see a jumping kind of nightclub. It's playing techno out of the 90s, but it's that good type of house techno where people spent hours synthesizing specific beats and melodies and shit like that. It's not this shit like Skrillex does where he presses a space bar for 8 minutes and calls it a day. Yes, I know I'm taking a pop shot at Skrillex. I know. Hot take.
Oh, so it's not like The Kid, Yo 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 Dog.
No.
Sorry, I know you want to punch that kid.
This is music that is... It has an industrial edge to it, but you can tell that it has love and respect put into it.
Okay, so whoever wrote it is an artist, not just a fucking kid trying to make money. Okay.
Now, Zach and Fate don't know what this bar looks like, so I'm going to give it a brief description. On the left-hand side as you enter, there is a long bar that runs the length of the building up until the door that has the exit only on it, and a door going into the private back office. You do see that there are several people. The bar is lined up against the wall. Bottles for days. Plenty of people are crowded around trying to get drinks. There is a dance floor in the center of this bar. And in the center of this bar and the dance floor, if you look up, like most people do, there is a glass ceiling with another dance floor.
Wow. That's
Very dangerous, you would think. There is a stage-ish. It doesn't look like it ever has actually hosted a full band. Like, not even like a Metallica up there, not even like a 4-piece band. But there's definitely plenty of space for a DJ to rock his shit out. To your right, as you enter the building, you see a line of booths going all the way around the right-hand side. The final booth at the end of this corner is raised up above all else, and there is a single person sitting in there. And on the wall next to the booth, so like we've got the left wall, we got that wall, and now we're looking at this wall. There are a line of like 3-person sitting tables if you've ever been in a club before. Where you have the tall tables and you just stand around drinking. There's those type of tables. And then there is a thing that leads upstairs.
Yeah.
You know what?
Hey, is Melinda Carter here?
That is your contact, right?
The Glasswalkers, yes.
She might be. Like I said, this is the place that everyone knows has a supernatural enforcement.
Alright, I'm gonna look around for her.
As in, well, you're not here yet.
Oh, right, that's right.
So you know what?
I want to point this out to you. When you entered this bar, give me an arete roll. This is not a botchable roll, by the way. Well, it's botchable, but it's not going to have any undue real harm to you. Like no paradox
6?
or anything like that. Yeah, difficulty 6.
One.
All right. Much like when you were on the Void Engineer ship, your avatar feels distant.
Damn.
You can still feel it. But you seem to have a problem drawing on any magic. And any pre-existing spells disappeared the moment you walked through that second set of doors.
Okay. I'm gonna go get myself a drink. Oh.
Did you want to arrange with Fate and Juicer to actually go out to the bar together?
I don't have their number.
I thought everyone shared their numbers previously. Like in the first session.
So, you know what? Yeah, sure. I'm gonna message. That brings up from what I heard on Wednesday. Well, it's not Wednesday yet. Okay, so this will be taking place on Wednesday. Just to give you an idea for timeline.
All right.
Yeah, I'm gonna message Juicer, and I'm like, we need to talk. And I give him my location. And then I also text, you're buying first round for your fuck up.
Do you text Albatross as well?
No, I don't really trust him. He's technocracy. I know that, right?
All right, Albatross,
about-
give me one more D10. Straight up.
From Lord Zed.
No, from you.
Okay. All right, one more D10.
What was your relationship like with Melinda?
He doesn't have.
Is
It's
it
just
strictly business?
Yes, it's strictly business. They've served on missions together. I mean, not missions, are like collaborations.
Do you have any, You know what? I'm just gonna say, she invites you out to the club.
Yeah, sure, why not? I miss being around sane. Lyle Albatross has missed being around sane people. Melinda is reasonably more sane than Ms. Perspective.
Well, it is a werewolf, so you know there's kind of a mixed bag there. All right. So, Drew, you get the
Sounds
text
like he's
message.
turning. Sounds like he's
What's
turning.
up?
You get a text message inviting you to come out to the Mystic Bar because Zero has to talk to you.
And it says, you're also buying first round because you fucked up.
I text back, yeah, sure, I'll be there. However, I'll only buy the first round if you try something I made.
Next round back is fuck you. That's what we need to talk about. Just get your ass here, fucking druggie.
Hey, you only live once.
If that's what he's texting, there's no response after that. And Zero is gonna go get herself a drink, and while she's gonna go get herself a drink and go find a booth.
All right. You don't have a problem finding a booth. It is a Wednesday night. It's ladies' night, but you know, this bar doesn't seem to be focused on ladies' night. You find a booth. It's kind of near the lonely guy. Give me a perception and alertness.
Perception is 3, alertness is 1. Difficulty 6?
Difficulty 6.
2 successes.
You are sitting next to the guy who gave the technocracy the information. Not in his booth, but your booth is right next to his.
You know what? I'm gonna wander myself over and just walk up. Is this seat taken?
Always. What do you want?
I just have a few questions for you.
Ooh, scary questions. What do you want?
Information. How about a barter?
All right, let's see what some neophyte like you has to offer. You haven't heard that word to get referred to you since you first started learning magic.
I sit down. Do you drink, or maybe I can get you something?
You first timers are so cute. What do you want to barter with, and what information do you want to know?
I'm looking for information on the keys.
Did you guys actually find any of them?
That is need to know. Do you have any more information?
Give me manipulation and deception. And hold on one second. I need to grab something.
Question: oh, he's taking off his headset. Probably grabbed the character sheet. Manipulation, the plus.
Don't tell me I left it up there.
Hey, there's the head's body, everyone. Sorry. Because he was making the running joke, Drew, that basically he was ahead for all the night. So,
What's up?
when I said there's the head's body, everyone, he was just was making it because he has a black shirt on and basically his room is dark, and it was making a joke that he was head. So he turned on his light. I'm like, there's the body to the head and the floating head, everyone. Yeah.
Nice.
All right.
So I did not make the roll yet because you said it was manipulation or what?
Manipulation and
I'm not lying. I didn't give away that I
subterfuge for this. It's still going to be subterfuge.
Okay, so I get a. Does animal magnetism come into play?
No.
Okay, 4 or 5. Difficulty 6.
Difficulty 6.
What?
That is a lot of dice.
There you go. Yeah, I got 27 successes. What?
All right.
4.
He goes, fine, it needs to know. Sounds like a yes to me, but whatever rules you want to play by, kid. What would you like to know about the keys? And he will actually pull out his keys and jingle them in front of you.
I want to know if, one, are they truly what that they are said to be?
Well, that's all I need to know. I couldn't tell you what the keys do if I don't need to know.
Okay, I see your point. Is there information that you can find me that the technocracy has any other plans for them? Because right now I'm looking at world domination that they are going to use. So, and I know I'm an asshole, and you're probably an asshole. I haven't decided yet. And we live in this world, so 2 assholes helping it out. Don't want to just live.
We all live in that world. Of course we do. Yeah, that's an off statement that he says, but you don't have the spheres to understand what it means. Or the knowledges to understand it at the moment. But you do remember that specific phrase. Yeah, we all live in the same world.
Okay. Also,
it's the technocracy. They're always after world domination. It's no different with the vampires or the werewolves or the fairies. Every major faction is going for world domination.
And you just helped one of those factions possibly get world domination. What was in it for you?
There was nothing in it for me at the beginning. I love to watch you humans and mortals dance around like puppets.
I lean in close and I go, this mortal can burn your blood and turn it into the raging fire.
Do it. And that jovial tone that he had, that kind of upbeat thing, changes. Right here.
She leans back.
Right now. Do it. No one's going to notice you. No one ever looks into my booth. And you, for the first time, realize something you didn't see on the image because it only held him from about the shoulders up. His wolf claws that you've sometimes heard about vampires having are on full display. he takes his glasses off, and you notice that they're mirrored because you weren't paying attention to that at first. He sets the mirror glasses down. He has very prominent wolf eyes. Come on. Boil my blood.
And why would I do that when you're full of information?
Because if you're going to threaten me, now is the time to fulfill on your threat. Oh.
I don't know who owns.
That's right, you can't right now, can you? And once you walk out those doors and you get your magic back, you won't be able to cast that spell in at me, will you? Pause. Drew, you arrive at the club.
Oh, I decided to come? Oh, okay.
Oh, I thought you said you were coming.
No, I said I'll come, but I ain't buying you a drink until you try some of my stuff.
Remember, he responded, or she responded with "fuck you."
Oh, I guess she doesn't want me to come then.
It would be more of this, because now that because I didn't hear the first part. She'll go, fine, I'll buy you a drink, but I ain't trying your stuff. That's what we have to talk about.
Oh, no, you're going to try my stuff. Trust me, it's safe.
So her phone's going off during she's having a conversation with this vampire.
Yeah, she stops responding at a certain point. All right. In that case, Fate does arrive at the club.
Okay,
give me an
all right,
arcane roll from the moment that you enter. Same thing happens. The bouncer at the door just waves you in.
Okay. Albatross is. Albatross is. By the way, I just want to let you know. Albatross is wearing his stuff, but he's using
Correspondence to hide it. Forces
forces to make the suit invisible, but the civilian clothes he's wearing perfectly visible.
As you enter through the second door, the magic disappears off it. But no one seems to pay you any mind either.
Okay, there's the arete roll. Sorry about that.
All right. Yeah, you notice the same thing that he noticed. From the moment that you enter the actual floor of the club, your avatar is still there. It just feels, your genius doesn't feel fully connected to you.
Okay.
And the magic spells that you had to conceal your tools disappeared. But again, no one's paying you any mind. You see a lot stranger things in this place.
Okay, all right. I'm going to use my...
Is that a vampire in the corner actually feeding on somebody? That's the type of place this is.
Okay, so is there actually a vampire feeding on somebody? Because Albatross would have something to say about that.
No, I'm just saying the type of place this is.
Okay, yeah, total white court stuff. Got it.
But you take a look around, you see a very pissed off person who you recognize from the image as well, looking at Zero like he's about to eat her.
Okay, all right, I'm just gonna stalk my way. I'm just gonna stalk my way to the crowd, straight to these two before Zero inevitably ruins everything.
And you hear him say, "Do it," and that's when you arrive.
Great.
Zero, what are you doing?
If you come to...
She is threatening to boil my blood.
Why?
Zero stands up and goes, you know, here's the funny thing. Let me give you something. I survived a fucking alien planet on my own with a druggie who is half there. And where the fuck were you? Oh, on the plane when we could have died by alien invaders shooting laser pistols at us. So, Mr. Technocracy, How about you let someone that actually does the work that apparently you were here to hire, and you hired us, do work, or you could just go take over the world with the two keys. That is really scheming, whatever you do. Because you left us on a desert hunting planet of monsters.
First of all, I'm pretty sure one of the traditions wants to destroy modern civilization.
Nope, and then just walks away.
Out of character, yes, they totally do. It's those druid-themed ones.
So Hermetics are literally trying to destroy technology and take it back to the Dark Ages.
Yes, and that is why I will always pick technocracy.
Yeah, basically she raised a hand in front of you to cut you off and just fucking walks away.
Apologies.
Wait, I thought you were gonna boil my blood!
I am so sorry. Whatever she did, I take full responsibility. I didn't think I'd have to babysit her again so soon.
She is a child like you all are. Go away.
Yeah, sure. Okay, as he
You're local, right? To San Antonio?
Yes. Sure, let's say yes.
You know this is one of the vampires who does not operate under the Camarilla. You don't know them as a Camarilla. You know them as a governing body of vampires.
Mm-hmm.
He is one of the few vampires who has the strength and the authority to operate outside of their jurisdiction of either faction.
As long as he's not a Sabat, Albatross ain't really gonna care. But what Albatross is gonna do now is he's gonna use his let's see, what was it he used to what was he used? I believe it's the flux capacitor he uses to manipulate spirit. Yeah, he's gonna use that to try to seek out where Miranda is, because werewolves have they're tied to the gauntlet.
Doesn't work.
All right.
It flat out fails. Like they're used to being able to reach that magic and go, bam, turn it on. Nothing.
Okay.
And
in
then
that case,
then you remember about how far away your avatar feels.
Yeah.
But Miranda's very clearly partying out on the dance floor.
All right.
She is wearing a red tube top.
Mm-hmm.
And since you didn't describe her, I will.
Yeah, I was gonna leave that up to GM Fiat.
She is well attractive. She is no slouch. Her breasts seem to hold up her shirt just fine. It is not doing that slidey down thing that some tube tops do. And she's wearing a skirt that you could guess maybe covers an inch past her ass. And she sees you and she's like, come here!
Dude.
I'm in combat gear.
No one's noticing it. It's like it doesn't exist for people. Like, seriously, you're looking around, you're seeing people who are dressed similar to you, where they have different, like, artifacts that you wouldn't expect. There is a werewolf who has a glaive sitting up against the side of the wall next to him. Like, this is not, like, down low. You do not know what happens here, but somehow people are not reporting this place as what it really is.
Fascinating. But yeah, he is going... that was in Lyle's voice. I wasn't being sarcastic, I swear. But yeah, he is legitimately fascinated. But yeah, he's gonna go talk to Miranda.
How are you doing, darling? It's nice to see you finally get out here.
Yeah,
I never got to see that.
Yeah, it's been a while. I just got back from outer space.
Is that a euphemism?
No, I was in. No.
Oh, darling, I'm joking. I know you go out into that deep umber all the time. Let's go have a drink.
Yeah.
Let's get a drink.
Yeah, sure. But,
don't worry. The leeches don't mess with my drinks.
It's good. You better not. But Yeah, so I found some new stuff on Claim Chloride.
Oh, and what is that, darling?
Uh, they they're apparently making sex tapes now.
That's those hoity-toity fairies, right?
Yes, the seed. Yes.
I'm not
She.
surprised that they don't make more of them.
Yes. What I was hoping was
She seems to
what I
be
was
half
hoping.
paying attention, but she's flagging down a waitress.
Okay, is what I was hoping was maybe you and some of your guys to help me track down where these were filmed or who uploaded them.
Oh, well, I guess I could probably look into that. But I didn't call you out here for that tonight.
All right.
Like, I
Well,
mean,
that's
you came to a club with your gear on you.
I never leave home without it.
Well, we're going to get you taken care of. You're going to have a good night tonight. And Drew, this is when you arrive.
Okay.
Again, same scenario. You get waved in. You don't have to pay a cover.
I roll a narrative, fail, good.
Nope. You recognize the disconnect from your avatar.
Alright.
For you, it feels like a jammed nozzle on your vape pen. Like you can still draw in oxygen, but you're not drawing in any of the chemical.
That's pointless.
You see,
I'll just replace the canister with a normal one, because clearly my magic's not gonna work here.
that's a good theory. You see, as you come in, where did Zero go?
At the end of the bar, probably closest to the door, and is calling over for another 2 shots.
You see Zero ordering more shots, and as you scan the room, you do see the vampire who gave the information earlier on the very first episode. He seems to be by himself, drinking a glass of some red liquid. You can take a guess. And you see a rather attractive woman, barely wearing any clothing, very clearly hitting on a unattentive albatross.
Zero is Zero is staring at Albatross, just probably want to punch him over and over and over again type of shots.
Shit, this place is all messed up. Whole team all, you know what? I got just the shit for this. I'm gonna go over to the bar and I'm like, hey, you alright?
Who are you talking to?
To Zero.
She goes, do I really look unstable that I can't handle shit? We partnered up with an asshat and some other dude that disappeared. And suddenly, oh, the one that actually makes references to pulp culture is unstable. I'm sure there's more unstable fucks in here than me. And she takes the third shot, puts it down.
All right, everyone,
Okay.
give me a alertness and perception.
Oh, okay.
I'm rolling for you, Drew.
Okay.
Don't worry.
Well, no, I was gonna say he goes to the bartender and asks for 2 drinks.
Difficulty 6.
Awareness?
No, alertness.
Okay, 4.
Drew, you have 2 successes.
That should be 4. I rolled 2 more, too many.
All
So,
right.
3 successes.
The 2 at the bar, Drew and Zach, you notice that a blonde comes down from upstairs, hair going down to her ankles. She is pale with vivid green eyes. And she sits across from Rune, the vampire sitting in the corner booth.
Well, $5, she's the owner.
Okay.
That's just a character within the Chronicle that you may want to pay attention to later. You see it because where you're at, Fate, is you see her come down and she walks past your table. The little standy table that you and Miranda's at. The bartender brings you your 2 drinks.
Okay, well, what kind of drinks?
No, for Zach and Drew.
I go,
Alright.
hey, buddy, as he drops down the drink.
Yes,
I
ma'am.
got a
What can I do
question
for
for
you?
I got a question for you.
What's the question?
I saw the woman, right?
Oh, Marshall, yeah. I didn't know she was
Yeah,
here
who-
tonight.
Can I, can I get to, can you tell me something about her? She looks very, you know.
Distinctive is a good word for it. Not many
Sure,
people keep their hair that long anymore.
sure. I just need some information.
What type of information are you looking for?
Is she the owner, regular? Maybe what does she like to drink? She has some nice eyes.
She's the manager.
Oh,
When the owner is
Cool.
off gallivanting around, as he likes to call it, the wanderlust, she runs the place.
who's the owner?
Rune, he's sitting in the booth. No one else sits in that booth but him.
Takes that other shot and just drinks it. Puts it down 2 more, please.
He chuckles. Yeah, I saw
Alright,
you
I
having a
bring both
conversation
drinks-
with
I bring
them.
both drinks over.
Yeah, he can be a handful. I heard that! And you see something that you didn't see with your repertoire. The bartender holds up his middle finger, and he does the same back to him.
My day just went for, just start a tab for me. Send whatever the owner's drinking, send him on me, and
No,
Send the barman.
no, that's not gonna help at all.
I get it, but like,
He gets in close. Okay. And you can barely hear them over the club. The dude is so loaded, you could still half the bar and he wouldn't give a shit. And I'm not talking like half of the liquor. I'm talking literally half the bar. He wouldn't care. He's just an asshole. I heard that!
you know what? Just send him whatever he's drinking. Put it on my shot tab, and just.
I will send him a drink when he orders a drink. I ain't messing with
Yeah,
him.
tell him it's on me for apologizing when he orders.
Don't worry
Yeah.
about it. That's gonna make it worse. Trust me. You're not the
Okay,
first
yeah.
person to piss him off or even get under his skin and agitate him.
But send the owner manager what she likes to drink. And here, she writes down her phone number and I can end this.
All right.
And tell the owner I'm definitely, well, not the owner, but the bar manager that I'll pay for her drink. And keep those fucking shots coming all day, bud.
All right. We're going to switch back over to Miranda and Fate. I know you have to leave soon, right?
Yeah, I'll probably. If anything, if danger probably breaks out, I'll probably. I'll also probably try and escort Miranda out just in case.
All right. So she's like, how are you doing tonight? Come on, darling.
Oh, I'm doing fine. I probably shouldn't drink too much, but yeah, it's been a good night so far. Crazy last couple of days.
She's making a lot of contact with you. Like where she was trying to be kind of covert with her language, now she's like touching your hand, rubbing your arm.
Miranda, you know I'm married to the job.
You act like I'm looking for a commitment tonight. I didn't call you out here for business.
I know, but I really don't think I really think you could do better than me.
Yeah, we could see about that. You sure you don't want to go for a little romp?
No.
Ah,
I'm sorry. It's just there's only one thing I'm good at, and that is snapping necks.
well, that's good, because I don't want a little soft Nandy Bambi.
Ugh.
You sure? And she rubs her hands all the way up to your shoulder now. By the way, this is not a sophomoric attempt for me to hit on you. This is
No.
a reason
I get-
going on inside the werewolf's head.
I get it. I know. I understand. No, please. Please understand. I was raised in a technocracy orphanage for the first 15 years of my life. I am deathly afraid of intimacy.
Who's asking you to get intimate?
I'm also not very good at reading social cues.
She wants her
All right.
belly rub.
So, I'm looking for that and me. No
Wow.
commitments, no strings.
100% werewolf.
Dude,
Right
she
there.
wants your techno dick.
What? Out of character, is she not coming on to him?
Oh, she's coming on to him, and she went from covert to fuck me here on the floor type of overtness. She is trying to say she just wants you to fuck her.
Ugh.
And she's pointing
Hey.
at your dick. She wants that in her.
I'm sorry, but I really don't think I can.
She's like, turn it on. I want that whole techno
I'm so
vibrator
sorry.
going on.
He's looking around very nervously now, like
Thank you, Drew.
zero Drew. If you're looking at him, he's
Oh
looking.
yeah, I've been watching them all night.
Yes.
He suddenly looks like a scared child. He starts wringing his hands nervously. He has now lost all ability to make eye contact.
I never thought of that. Oh, bless your heart. Are
It's-
you
it's
a...
I look over to the bartender. Make that a third.
You know what? Maybe you should go have a couple more drinks.
Sure.
We've got
yeah,
all night long, and
I'm sorry about that.
I think I'm gonna have to teach you a thing or two, darling.
Oh, no.
Sorry, I'm not good at putting on female voices, so you have to imagine that a few octaves higher.
Oh, trust me. Like I can't anything. You can do a passable, a believable. I have the same problem as what I'm trying to say.
So I'm
Back at the
just
bar, you
just
see
gonna leave it into. No, go ahead.
I'm sorry.
you see
I'm
the
sorry,
less.
so can we-
Go ahead.
So you go first, and then I'll say what I was gonna say.
From the bar, you two see her making very less than subtle passes at him. And it's kind of freed open now. Who wants to do what at this moment?
So I'm gonna go first here, seeing this.
Okay.
You know what? Ghost turns to Juicer goes, I might look ugly, but that dude is just really bad. You know what? He ruined my conversation. I feel like going to ruin his. Takes a drink, going over there and hitting on that werewolf, and showing how it's done.
She took my drink and she just
On
slammed
second
it
thought, I'm
down.
gonna wait. On second thought, I'm
Yeah.
gonna wait for this to play out.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna head out.
So
Okay, I got the other. Did I get the other drink?
Takes fucking drink.
Did I get the other drink from the bartender to bring over to?
no, Zero picked up both of them.
Yep, takes both. And she,
Zero drank both of them.
yep. So basically, she drank one in front of you, put it down, takes the other one, and on her way there, taking the next shot and just putting it down up in front of some Sap's area.
Oh man, this is gonna be fun to watch.
He interrupted my.
Those were drugs.
What?
Hey, what?
Yeah.
Okay, we're gonna pause real quick because you don't pull that shit by me. Drew.
I tried
what just
to,
happened?
I tried
missed it.
to, but I got
Didn't understand what was
interrupted before I
happening.
could say anything.
So you need to make a dex stealth roll on this.
Okay?
Ugh,
And spend a willpower point.
I do.
No,
No.
this is Drew.
Sure.
All right.
They're not magic drugs. It's fine.
Perception alertness from 0.
Can I choose to fail?
Yes, you can.
Perception.
I choose to fail.
Drew, what's the effect of the drugs?
Okay, it's not that bad. It's a little bit of codeine mixed with some Valium, mixed with just a teeny bit of Ritalin, and then what was the other? Oh, and melatonin. I'm just trying to relax her because she sounded pretty upset.
Oh, yeah, not that bad. Let's give
Oh,
her
and
a
that's
drug
Viagra.
concoction and knock her on her ass. All right. 0 stamina roll.
Yeah, and his has Viagra to kind of give him a little woo. Let's do this.
Stamina roll. Oh, jeez, Drew, I hate you. I'm trying to fucking
Losing you guys.
difficulty 6.
I'm losing you guys.
Difficulty 6. I heard you, Drew.
Hold on.
1 success.
Oh, you're feeling it.
I'm losing you guys. I can't.
Earlier, you're all sounding robot.
You just switched over to your phone, sir. All right. So, you see Little Miss Hot Pants start stumbling as she's heading over. 0, what do you intend to say to the hot werewolf?
Oh,
I'm gonna walk over and going, you know what, babe? Don't waste your time. I heard that his dick was a micro penis. Fucked him last night. Ooh-wee. Kid Cudi would show a girl a good time. How about I show you one?
Oh, darling, you're barking up the
don't
wrong
listen to her.
tree.
She's cra- Don't
I
listen
walk
to her.
over with.
She's crazy. I need to put her out of her misery.
I walk over with the other drink for.
She's a mad dog. She needs to be put down.
Oh, this is
I walk
just
over
so
the other drink for what's
cute.
his name? Albatross. Like you.
Yes, by the way, this is one of my crewmates from the ship. She's one of those virtual adepts.
I don't know what that means, darling. I think that's one of the ones that are like me, but not like me.
Yes.
I'm feeling what you're putting down, and I want you to put it down a little hard.
Oh,
And she
Yeah.
winks at you again.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's just years upon years of very intrusive conditioning have left me with no real desire for that sort of thing.
oh, am I interrupting something? Oh, I'm so sorry. Like, you interrupted my conversation. Hey, how about we have a conversation about this guy? You know this guy's a real jackass?
There was no conversation. You were threatening someone.
Oh, come on. Yeah.
Oh,
Making up stories, you know. So,
you all noticed, by the way, that the two people sitting in that corner booth are staring directly at you. They're not interrupting your conversation or your flow or anything, but they're definitely looking at you.
0 people.
They're snickering.
0, you are making a scene. Stop it.
I bring the drink over to Albatross. Here, we need to talk.
What's 0's response?
Drew, how tightly are you holding that drink?
How long am I holding that
Actually,
drink?
does Albatross have a beer by him or a drink?
Yes.
You know what? I'm gonna take that and just throw it right in his face, and then walk away. Hopefully you have fun. Make sure don't give too stiff, eh, buddy? And walks away and out the door.
Now you're hearing full-blown laughter from the booth.
Albatross just cleans himself up and apologizes to Miranda or Melinda.
I give the
so
drink to
sorry
Albatross.
about that. I didn't even know she was old enough to be in here.
How old is Melinda supposed to be?
No.
Oh, talking about 0. Oh, that's alright, darling. She's just barking up the wrong tree. She can't do what I want her to do. Well, what I want you to do. And she inflects her eyebrows at you again.
Please understand that if I attempt anything like that, I will probably have a massive panic attack. And I would rather not do that.
She will actually grab the drink from Drew, hand it to you. Well, let's do this the Dutch way. You know what that is, right?
I have actually never been to the Netherlands. I've been meaning to visit.
Dutch courage. Drink.
Go on. Yes, Albatross will do that.
He doesn't have a super liver or anything, right? And by the way, Drew, it just makes your dick hard. It doesn't make you want to have sex.
No. I gave him the other thing. It's just gonna get it hard. He'll do it, but he'll be relaxed. He's got all the other chemicals in there. He's good.
All right. So, how immediate are those effects?
Roll stamina. Let's find out.
Oh dear. Oh no. Oh no. Okay, hold on. Let me try that. Where's my stamina at?
Meanwhile, while she takes care of you, I've got to go find Zero because he drank both drinks.
Hello Duragon. Hello Mazzy.
Okay, there we go.
Yeah, you feel them before it actually happens.
Something's in this drink.
But you kind of feel a little bit more relaxed. The anxiety that was building up is going away. And yeah, little albatross is spreading its wings, so to speak.
Why is this happening?
Oh, that is
as I
not
walk away,
micro
I tap
at all.
The girl on her shoulder.
You're dismissed. She says that to you, Drew.
Okay.
I
just walk away. I'm like,
and like I said, Fate, I know you have to leave. So, is she able at all, after a night of drinking, able to convince him to bone her? Just need a yes or no. Because she's... or will he get so nervous he'll just leave?
Okay.
Because she's going to keep giving him alcohol and alcohol and alcohol.
I didn't expect you to make Melinda so predatory, but okay.
Well, I rolled a couple of dice behind the scenes.
Mm-hmm.
And like most Garu, part of her job is to breed.
Okay, I'm gonna say that maybe she convinces him to try, but nothing actually happens because he just from a combination of social awkwardness, government brainwashing.
All right, gotcha.
And just the years and years, and just like general PTSD, he just breaks down crying. Nothing
And
actually happens.
what she'll do is she'll actually kind of pick up the pieces for him.
Okay.
She's real sweet about it. She does say she wanted to give it another shot later on.
Mm-hmm.
She'll even call you her sweet little magey wagey. Your
Make
sprinkle
you.
eyes.
She's in heat. She's in heat.
Very much so.
Yep.
At least. By the way, that's exactly what's going on. It's her time of the month and she is trying to breed.
Okay.
That's all it is.
Okay.
In a couple of days, you guys will have another conversation, and she will apologize for her over-aggression.
Okay, that's fine. Albatross will understand.
But you and her have had a long-term relationship, even if it's professional. But you've always been a sturdy contact, and you've never had other issues. We can work around social issues in the Garu Nation.
Yeah.
That's easy to deal with. You put them with the Geta Fenris, they'll come out of their shell.
Yeah, they will.
Or you put them with a Fiona that is they're supposed to be their alpha, and then all of them hate you, aka you.
But
Yeah.
Drew, you're still in the club.
Yeah. Okay.
The werewolf seems to ensconce away with Albatross throughout the night. Even if you bring over other drinks, she's like, I've got this, don't worry.
Yeah, I know. I'm like, my job is done. Crap, where's the other one?
You saw her leave.
I better go find out, because I'm not quite sure what happens with a double dose would do. Well, I can go find out and research it. I'm gonna go watch.
So, as you're heading out, we're going to switch back over to Zach. Albatross, before you go,
Yes?
you notice not so much Rune, but Marshall keeps looking over at the pair of you on and off throughout the night before you guys leave at like 2 a.m. She doesn't seem to be like giving you the eyes. It's more of a I want to see where this goes type of thing. Like she's people watching.
Okay, does Albatross make the connection?
No.
No.
You've got a horny werewolf trying to jump your bones. All of your attention is focused on reading her social cues and trying to keep her away without using a 10-foot silver stick.
Yeah.
Although if it was your dick, she'd probably go for it.
Yeah.
And people watching is pretty normal
Oh, yeah.
in the clubs. Yeah. People watching is pretty normal in clubs.
Yeah, it's not creepy at all.
And don't take self-confidence for over-aggression. So, Zach, as you get outside, those specific combination of drugs finally hit you. You're feeling really lightheaded. You even noticed you didn't pay your tab on the way out. But no real problems with that, at least not that you can determine yet. You didn't hand him your card or anything. He just said, yeah, I'll open a tab for you.
Yeah.
And this is for other Zach. Lord Zach.
Me.
Okay.
I remember that your name is Zach, but I am used to calling him Zach. So you get outside and your head, what was just a little floaty is big floaty.
I call on my cell phone. I tried to call my driver to.
Oh, he's
come around.
he's still here. He hasn't left.
Oh, then I make my way into the car.
But you notice that Drew's character is Zavon is leaving at the same time, like right after you.
She gets in the car and goes, Sean, make sure he gets in the car. I think he was responsible for this.
What did he do, man?
And I think I had one of his shots and he slipped himself something.
Oh, that might be a little bad. He'll
Make
help
sure
you get settled into the car.
Make sure the gentleman with the weird face mask gets into the car. That looks like something from out of Mad Max Under the Thunderdome.
I know who you're talking about.
Okay. And then take us home.
Drew.
And I'm probably.
You keep talking, but he's already walked away from you. It's not out of disrespect. It's because you see that Zavon's coming out of the club already. He's like, sir, could you come with me, please?
Where to?
We're going to go back to Ms. Zero's house.
Sean.
Yeah, right.
Savon.
You're kind of out of it.
No, I'm telling you as the storyteller.
Yeah, I know his name
I heard
is Zavon.
Savon.
Yeah, I know his name is
Oh, I
Zavon.
said
Sean doesn't know that. Sean's already across the street.
Sorry. Okay.
Yeah, he's not by you right now. He actually left you once you got seated in the car and up against the window. He went to go get Savon. But
Okay.
you're in that state right now where the particular chemical mix that Drew happened to give you can fuck up people really bad, especially with large quantities of alcohol. By the way, anybody who's listening to this, we do not endorse self-medication like this. This can fuck you up really bad, and it can hurt you in long term.
Actually,
totally. This is only character play. This is no. In real life, I am not for making drugs for people. Fuck that.
So, he
Sorry.
grabs
And I
you by
am
your
straight edge as fuck.
As prescribed.
So
That's
he
it.
will. This is over. He will grab you by your shoulder. It's firm, but he will guide you over to the car and Please, make sure not to hit your head on your way in.
Are you going to take me back? 'Cause I have to get back to work tomorrow.
I can help you get back to work, sir.
Very well.
Wait, so is there
He gets
anything else you
in
wanted to?
and...
Sorry.
Oh, sorry. I was going to say, he gets in and pulls out his book and his pen.
All right. So.
Okay.
Is there anything else you wanted to tell me about my character?
No, your character, unless he does anything specific over the next week, we can pick up in 2 weeks from now.
Oh, that's fine. So am I sorry to ask this, but am I free to head out?
Yeah, go ahead.
Okay, all right. Thanks for that. Thanks. Good game, guys. Great session, actually. Really great session. Again in 2 weeks.
Have a good night, Albatross.
Good night. Thank you. Thanks. See you guys later.
Later.
So, he'll close the door behind you once you get in. Closes his door and drive off. What did your character do again, Drew, as a job?
Pharmacist.
Okay.
Pharmacology. I know. That's why I know the meds I'm getting, which is why I went in with the research and I had the book, because I need to make sure that she doesn't go into,
So,
debt.
you get to the house and you see him come around the door. By the way, your character is in and out of consciousness right now.
Buddy! Hey, what's up? How's it going? Oh, I'm just gonna cuddle in here.
Does the guy have a name?
He'll say his name is
Did I hear
Sean.
it? Sean? Sean, do you have any Epicac? We got to get this out of her system fast. She's taking way too much.
We have some back at the house. Don't worry, we'll be there. We'll be there soon.
Okay. All right, Zero. Stay with me.
I dream of rainbows and unicorns.
Why'd you drink so many shots?
Technocracy dude's an asshole.
Yeah, they're different. They just think differently than us. They're closed-minded. They don't see that, the old ways still work.
And interrupted my conversation with the big man. Can I go to sleep now? Yeah, I was comfy.
The guy that's over in the corner. Yes, get some sleep. But don't close your eyes. Just kind of just relax.
I'm
Keep your
gonna.
eyes open. And by the way, what did you want to talk to me about?
Something about a rampage. Something about a gore. And I think some dude about shooting a dude 1,000 times or so. Yeah, man. You know what?
Oh, and she's out.
Yep. And she's gone.
All right, so you get back to the house. For someone who doesn't look like he can, he lifts her up without a problem.
Oh, good.
He carries her inside, sets her down on a couch. He's like, "Please watch over her. I'm gonna go get the Epicac."
The Epicac, do you have any CLS bags?
CLS?
Do you have any sort of emergency equipment here? Like IV bags, CLS, all the stuff.
I don't know where you think you are. We do not keep that type of equipment around here. This is a rental while we're in the city before we go back.
Alright, that's cool. We can make some out of saline and salt water.
That's probably won't be necessary. She's stronger than she looks. Give me another stamina roll. Zach?
Yeah.
What level is my life at?
Wow, for
Christ.
fuck's sakes, you dice.
He brings over the Epicac, and you wake up violently vomiting.
So it just turns over quickly.
You're already on your side, thankfully.
He pulls a Family Guy move.
Yep.
Like an episode of Family Guy.
Oh, it's not done yet.
Okay.
You notice there is a pot right next to you as well. The first time you missed it, the second time you noticed it.
Once he's finished, she goes, "You're a fucking asshole. Come on." Yeah.
I'm the asshole? You're the one that drank my drink.
Who? Hang on. Oh. Who spikes their own drink?
I do, because it was a relaxer, and, you know, we were going to be partying. You asked me to come out to a club.
I asked you to come out because you, let's just say, could have got us exposed with mortals running around and getting shot. Oh.
What are you talking about?
Oh, some drug. Some drug. Oh. Hit the streets. Rampage, I think, on adrenaline or something. Maybe you would know more.
I'd have to see the results.
Alright, Drew. I'm gonna have to roll this for you. Manipulation and subterfuge. Zach.
Okay.
Give me perception and empathy.
Do I have a plus or anything to having a good conclusion that he's the only one that does drugs and suddenly...
Dude, he's not the only mage that can do this type of magic.
I'm a cult of ecstasy. There's tons of us that do that kind of shit.
So
not necessarily on unwilling targets, but yeah, it happens. Remember, you're at -1 dice because of your wound penalties.
Oh,
but
yeah,
it's perception and empathy. Difficulty 7 because you don't have
empathy.
Yeah.
I totally forgot. Difficulty 7. Woo, 1 success.
Something's not right, but it doesn't seem like he's lying either.
You know what?
You remember that there are the cultists, the cult of ecstasy, the ecstatics are kind of weird people. It's possible someone just misplaced their stash.
You know, after I go through this, you know what? Maybe we should go find some more about this. Make sure it doesn't hit the streets. Oh. And maybe tomorrow night.
Maybe. Probably. Let's see how you feel afterwards. By the way, when you were able to... Well, you know what? I'll talk to you in the morning. Or tomorrow night.
If you don't want to head out, I think I'm gonna lay here where the pot is. You could sleep in my bed. Because I might need you during the night or tomorrow.
I'll stay. Your chauffeur or whatever he is, he said he could take me in the morning.
Okay. Sean, my friend, whatever I'm paying you, I'm gonna double it, because holy shit, you're a great friend.
Give me another stamina roll. Stamina is always done at full dice.
Okay. Difficulty 6?
What's my life at?
3.
2.
It's
3?
Yes, your vomiting is coming to a conclusion, you feel.
So yeah.
But you notice a big bottle of water sitting next to you as well. Jean left it when he brought the bucket.
You know what? Wherever he is, if he's with him, I'm saying that he's getting a raise.
Oh, he's still in the room. He's just not sitting directly next to you.
Yeah, so I say without looking at him or trying to look at him. Because,
Alright.
looking down at the pod, he's getting a raise. Because,
So you both go to sleep?
yeah.
Alrighty then. And that's where we're going to call it tonight.
I don't go to sleep yet. I pull out one of my books that I have from the library, read it for a little bit, and then
Yeah.
pass out in the living room.
So, we're going to go ahead and give everybody 3 experience tonight. Everybody learns something. Now, something I want to point out, and Drew can attest to this. The Mystic Bar is a set piece that I've had for many, many years, and it is always the same way. I am the only person that really knows how it works, but it is magically protected. No creature can come into that place outside of their natural form. Any magical spells are dismissed. Which means hit marks can't walk through the front door. Not that he would have a problem with them, but still, nonetheless. Hyperscience doesn't work in that bar.
Can I spend experience?
Yes, absolutely.
Can I spend to make Sean a 1 dot to a 3 dot retainer?
You do not spin for backgrounds in that manner.
Okay. Is there a way? Because this dude is literally just helped me. Can I raise him?
You would have to sacrifice a point of your resources. There is no conclusive way to raise a background besides through roleplay. And for something like this, retainers are bound by certain aspects. He is bound to you by money.
However, you can train him. You can turn around and start training him to be an ally.
You know what? I might do that with my future.
But right now, he's just your retainer. You don't have to worry about doubling his pay. Is not going to suddenly jump him up into the stratosphere, but it is going to cost you a point of your resources.
How much is a new dot in the sphere?
That is going to be... Let me take a double look here.
I think it's current rating times 6.
Depends on what type of sphere it is. But can you hear me?
Or I think it's 5. No, I think it's 6.
1 second. I'm finding it right now. Where is it at? Experience charge. Affinity sphere is current rating times 8. Outside your affinity sphere, it is current rating times 8 for outside your affinity sphere. Inside of the affinity sphere, it is current rating times 7. But you have to study the sphere to increase it.
So, can I up forces to 3?
When have you demonstrated the uses of forces? Or studied forces?
Oh, never mind.
When it comes to the leveling up things, I do require it to have been used. Or have been studied.
Oh, okay. Is there anything that I could level up? Maybe my subterfuge I could get up there, or alertness.
But, everybody, we're going to go ahead and close out the session here. I want to thank you for coming out, watching us. I know I saw Durgon in here. I know I saw Mazzy in here. I know he's lurking. I see you there. I'm looking at you. I have Hot Local Mom in here, which is a little bit nervous because I've seen my neighbors and I don't think any of them are that hot. I want to thank you all for being here. We actually do enjoy entertaining you. You can look forward to us being here in 2 weeks. Next week you can find me over at Lord Zed 2424's channel playing a game of Hunter the Reckoning. On Wednesday nights, I am also playing in his Steampunk Grimoire game, wherein I am playing Gambit as a steampunk mage. Kind of an interesting character. And I do a horrible, if nothing else is worth hearing my horrible, horrible accent trying to pull off New Orleans Cajun. That Creole accent. I'm not pulling it off, but I'm trying.
Ooh, can I say something? Can I say something?
Go ahead.
Since we're on the advertisement of my stream, if you get, I am doing in 2 hours. Yeah, 2 hours. Vampire the Masquerade 20th edition in New Orleans. So come on over and pop that if you want to catch some more World of Darkness tonight.
And I've got one more advertisement before I cut off the stream tonight, and that is my book. I have published myself on Kindle, Amazon Direct. So if you're looking for a werewolf book with, I think it has heart, but I'm biased. I don't think there's a way for me to be unbiased about my own book, No one's rated it or reviewed it yet, but I encourage you. Go ahead and check it out. I absolutely would love to hear from you guys, what you guys think about it. Good night, good morning, good afternoon, whatever time of day is for you. And may joy be to you all.